Hi Taurus, this is Amy from Wisdom and Fate Tarot, and I am here today to do your general reading for mid-August 2017 to mid-September 2017. I have done a different layout this time, but there's a few extra cards, so I hope that will help drive home some ideas, clarify some things, just make things a little bit more clearer for you. It's a little bit more information, so hopefully the video is not much longer than it normally is. If it is, it'll be a few minutes, but I think it'll make all the difference. And you can comment and let me know what you think. If you like it, if you don't like it, whatever. So the first card that I pulled for you is the Empress card. And I don't believe that this indicates a pregnancy. She is a motherly figure. She is very comfortable. But this woman is in charge of her life. And I believe that during this time period, you want to be in charge of your own life. And you want to be comfortable like the Empress. The next card that I pulled for you is the World card. And the World card tends to be the end of a cycle. So something might be ending for some of you. I am getting relationship. Maybe there was a relationship that you have been in for some time and you have decided that it is best for you to end it. And I will tell you here in a few minutes why I think that too. There's a few other cards that make me think this, but I think this is an ending of a cycle for you. But I think that you want to take back control of your own life. Like maybe you think that, or you feel that since you have been with this other person, that you haven't had the control in your life that you've wanted. So now you're taking that back. And the next card that I have for you is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, and his sword is directly pointing up to that Empress. I believe is you making these changes and making them quickly, because the Knight charges in quickly. He comes in and he does what he has to do and he goes back out. So I believe it's you coming in, cutting out what's not serving you, and going back out. Not back out of your life, that would be ridiculous, but you're just cutting through the bullshit, and you're getting rid of some people in the process, some people that needed to go, so that you can get that control that you wanted in your life. And the next two cards that I have for you is part of the reason why I think that you are leaving someone behind. The Six of Swords is about leaving something behind and going into calmer waters. But I also have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is about leaving something behind, but leaving quietly at the dark of night, because maybe you don't want a confrontation, or, for whatever reason. Maybe you think the other person will stop you. So you're just going to leave without them knowing, very quickly, very quietly, in the dark of night. But both of these cards are movement cards, and it's about moving away from someone or something that just isn't serving your well-being. And I believe it is a relationship. The next card that I have for you is a welcoming card. It is the Ace of Cups. And this is a new emotional beginning. And it doesn't have to be about a new relationship. It's not about leaving an old relationship behind for a new relationship, but it's about a lot of times getting in touch with your own emotions, being by yourself and really figuring out what you need in your life. I mean, there may be some of you that are leaving a relationship and moving into another one, But I think for most of you, it's about being by yourself and figuring out what you really need in your life. And plus, you will feel like you've regained control of your life, and you're calling the shots and you're making the decisions. The next card is the Five of Cups. And a lot of times when you see the Five of Cups, this man is focused on the spilled cups in front of him. But there is opportunity behind him. He just needs to turn around and notice that. So this card is just saying to you that if you are so focused on everything that went wrong, you might miss out on something good that's right behind you. So take the time that you need and figure out, what it is you actually do need so you can have this new emotional fulfillment. But don't focus so much on the past, and don't focus on everything that you lost. I mean, in the process, you may have lost things, but there are things to gain. So remember that. There are opportunities right behind you. And then the last card that I have for you is a King of Swords. And I believe for most of you, this King of Swords is here to tell you that during this time period, you need to have his energy. You need to be logical. You need to realize that there is a reason why you left a relationship or a person behind. And stay focused on that. And don't let your emotions take over, that you fall back or you go back with that person you just left because you feel bad for them. This guy is very logical. He cuts through the bullshit, okay, with his sword. He can be a little hard at times, a little harsh with his words, but I think in this case that could be good, because you don't want the person that you just left trying to weasel their way back into your life by making you feel bad. And then who ends up feeling bad in the end? Who suffers in the end? It's you. Okay? So, you don't want to revert back. You made this decision for a reason. And, if you're feeling like lonely, or you're feeling like, well, maybe I should give that person another chance, you're letting your emotions take over. And this guy does not do that. He's very logical and very focused, and he cuts away the things that is no longer serving him. And he doesn't feel bad about it. And that's how you need to be, so that you continue with what you started, so that you don't revert back and then you're stuck again. Because it just seems like you have been in this relationship for a while, and now it's your time. It's your time to be in charge of your life, and it's your time to have a new emotional, fulfilling life. So I hope that resonated with most of you. If it did not, feel free to view your moon sign and rising sign videos. And if you have any questions for me, I will leave my email in the description box below. Take care, and I will see you again soon.